Hi, welcome back to Herbal Bunny's Pharmacy. My name is Dr. Tamitha Davis. Today we're going to be talking about how you can boost your immune system and talk a little bit about some different herbs that can also help with flu recovery, cold recovery, virus recovery, and things like that. So let's dive into the video. But first, before we begin, if you're interested in hearing about health and healing and wellness and how to use herbs and gardening videos and baby updates, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and let's get to it. So the first thing I like to tell people when they're coming to me and they say, hey, I have a cold, I have a flu, I have the stomach virus, whatever the sickness is, cancer, diabetes, hypertension, whatever it is, I usually go straight to diet. Most people don't really think about diet as healing, but you know, there's an old medical guy saying, not old medical guy, I guess he is old, it's like back in the 1400s, but Hippocrates always says, let thy food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food. So you have to really take a look at, if you're wanting to heal your body, you have to take a look at what you're eating. The main thing that I have people cut out of their diet is generally sugar, processed foods. These things feed sickness and disease. So if you have a cold, flu, cancer, whatever it is, you really need to take a look at your diet. And removing sugar, processed sugars, and processed grains, processed meats, dairy, things that have a lot of chemical additives and stuff to it, you need to stop doing those. It'd be ideal if you just quit them altogether, but I know a lot of people aren't interested in doing that. But while you're sick, while you're trying to heal, that's the first thing you need to do is take a look at your diet and stop those things. High fructose corn syrup, synthetic sweeteners like aspartame and Sweet and Low, and what's the powdery, like cocaine looking stuff, I don't know, it's stevia I think it's called. So it's really important to cut out all the chemicals while you're trying to heal, ideally forever, but while you're trying to heal, cut those things out. The next thing is keeping our bodies hydrated. A lot of people, when we're sick, we don't think about, especially if you have like some sort of stomach virus or a flu or something, you're not really thinking about that you need to be taking fluid, and especially if you're having diarrhea or throwing up. So keeping your electrolytes up and keeping yourself hydrated is very important, even if you're trying to get rid of cancer or diabetes. Our bodies need to replenish the cells to help flush out the cells and get the toxins out and to help get nourishment in. I've talked in other videos before that we can get a lot of our vitamins and minerals, especially our electrolytes, through eating plants. We don't need to be flooding ourselves with water. But when you're sick, especially if you're dehydrated, you need to drink pure water, not tap water, nothing that has chemicals and stuff in it. We need to remove all that stuff. So invest in a good water filter and be drinking plenty of water. Rest is another thing that you need to be doing. So making sure you're getting plenty of sleep, taking naps. Stress can actually cause our body immune system to weaken. So making sure that we're not overexerting ourselves and just telling your boss, hey, I can't come in because I'm sick. And, especially if you have like cancers or anything that's like life-threatening illnesses, you really have got to watch your stress levels. Stress can wreak havoc on your whole entire body. And so just trying to get as much sleep and relaxation as you can to help combat that is going to be very, very crucial in your healing journey. So get as much sleep as you can. Don't over exercise. I wouldn't even recommend exercising a whole lot. Unless you have cancer, walking would be okay. But if you're really, really weak and everything, you just need to just rest. Our bodies go into rest and repair mode. And that's what we need. And I've talked about that in other videos. So make sure you're getting plenty of sleep, plenty of rest, staying hydrated, and making sure you're getting your electrolytes in as well. There's an old saying that says, starve a fever, feed a cold, or feed a fever, starve a cold. And that is true. You don't want to suppress your fever. As long as it's not going over like 104 degrees, you'll be fine. You just got to make sure you drink plenty of water, plenty of electrolytes. and make sure you're replenishing that. You can get, you can also do some juicing. Green juice is probably the best one. I wouldn't do like straight orange juice or those fancy juices that you guys get in the stores, but green juice is probably best for that. But when you have a fever, you want to probably sit in some like warm water. Make sure you're chugging a lot of water while you're doing it, not your bath water, but you know what I mean. So be drinking, make sure you're staying hydrated, because if you're dehydrated and you're sitting in a warm bath and you're trying to get your body temperature to go high to burn off what you have, you can actually put yourself at cardiovascular risk. And if you have cardiovascular disease, you probably just want to skip that altogether, because your heart does beat faster and harder whenever you're sick, to try to get your body's blood flowing and to get your immune system boosted to help kill off whatever it is. But if you're fairly healthy in other ways, you don't have blood pressure issues, you don't have heart issues, then yes, when you have a fever, you want to feed that fever to help you get over. You will get over your cold, flu, whatever it is, so much faster if you feed the fever, starve the cold. All right, so I want to talk about some herbs that can actually help to boost your immune system, and some other foods that you can be eating while you're trying to heal. Foods rich in vitamin C. So it'd be your berries, oranges, citrus things. There's elderberry, which is very high in vitamin C. There's hibiscus that's high in vitamin C, and rose hips high in vitamin C, and they help to boost your immune system. Vitamin C helps to fight free radicals and helps give you some antioxidants. So boosting those particular things during times that you have cold or even cancers, things like that, is going to really help aid your body in its immune system to help fight off whatever it is that you have. I've actually created a tea that is on my Herbal Bunnies Pharmacy website that has it has elderberries, hibiscus flowers, rose hips, echinacea, and I added some stevia to add a little bit of sweetness to it. But the elderberries I get from a friend of mine. She has tons of elderberries. I've tried to grow them here on my property, and I don't know, maybe I just didn't have a green thumb for it, but they're high. It's high in vitamin C. It's high in antioxidants. It promotes heart health. It reduces inflammation and stress. And it's good for your respiratory system. All those things. Another one, the hibiscus flowers, is really good for lowering blood pressure, cholesterol, soothing sore throats. Again, high in vitamin C. And the echinacea is really good for boosting immune system. Echinacea is also really good for your skin too. So if you have any skin inflammations or flare-ups, it's really good for that. So if you're interested in purchasing my immune support herbal tea, you can go to my website, which I will have linked down below, and I'll probably put it on the screen here for you guys, so you can go and support me, and you can get yourself some of this elderberry immune support herbal tea. All right, you guys, that is it for this video, and I'm still working on doing a baby update video. So I know a couple people like, where's the baby update video? I haven't made it yet. I will do that probably next. So anyway, I hope you guys found this information helpful, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye!